It's James Banks here for Up Close Gamers. I'm here with StarEagle. Now, sadly he's out of the tournament of DreamHack Winter, but we're going to sit down and we're going to just learn about the game and learn about what you've been up to and everything. So to start with, how did you get involved in gaming?
Oh sure, well, I play games till when I was young, and I started just with console games, stuff like that, until I find just randomly Starcraft with a friend, and I kept playing that for like 10 years and I got really good in Starcraft 1, Brood War. Yeah. I went to a lot of tournaments, I won a lot of stuff, and I went to World Cyber Game as well. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. And so basically I never stopped. That's pretty it. And I found it like the most interesting game ever. So really, I think I'll never stop. Even if Sunday I will just play it for fun, but I was still playing it. Yeah, indeed.
So you've played StarCraft for a long time. What has drawn you into StarCraft? Why is it the game that you've chosen as your main game?
Yeah, indeed. It's okay. I always loved strategy in general. So I mean, I'm a kind of decent chess player, and I played pretty good a lot of strategies game. But that's the point. StarCraft got more than the other ones. Is that it's kind of fast. You got a manual side of the game where you gotta be fast. You gotta every unit is important. The ARAS, so it's a lot faster. It got a lot more of options, and involves to be fast, timings. It's complex, and I think that make it special. Yeah.
So that works well with my theory, because I think like a lot of the StarCraft players and community, they're some of the smartest gamers around. Yeah. So would you say, like, how was your education? Were you very like top of the class and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. I finished my high school with the maximum vote I could. I was doing a Shantist school, Lyceum, and then I started to do medicine in university, which I still didn't finish, but I'm like 1 year close to it. So if I would ever finish, I will not take that much. But yeah, I guess that takes you to be kind of smart to play StarCraft. For example, I think that could actually do that. A lot of StarCraft players that I knew became really good at poker and stuff like that. I mean, there must be a correlation between the two things. I don't know. That's my opinion. Don't know if that can matter.
So, if you become a doctor, you can do a scientific study on StarCraft for us and the human brain.
yeah, I should do something like that, indeed. Yeah.
So you said you've still got 1 year of your degree to finish. So,
yeah.
When do you plan to finish that? After you finish with gaming?
Well, like we was discussing before, last month I am really inactive, and I'm really sad for my team because we did really good lately in the competition we did, but today at DreamHack I expected to go through the group. I had the chances to go, even if my group was really hard, but I should have done. And well, about gaming, when I'm back, because I found that more motivation in this loss, because I want to show people that I can go back in shape again and do really great results. And so I really think that when I'm back, I will still take my break for studies and trying to work less, whatever, and train really hard, really with methods. And I want to really try to compete for the slot number 1 in the tourneys, and to if I can win some more monies, that's always nice. But I want to show people what I can do really.
So you said about playing StarCraft Brood War, and you've run a few tournaments in that. Could you talk us through the few tournaments that you've won?
Yeah, well, basically, when I was playing StarCraft Brood War, my team, it was Sol. We was not really, it was not still in Italy so important, the Esports, so there was not so much travels and competition around the world, for us at least. And so I won it was called ILP in Italy. It was some important games, SMAU in Milan, and I went to World Cyber Game, like I said, in 2006, and I won a competition online. I classified top 8 for Vigitour. I was one of the best European in some season of team. It was TLT. It was called actually. Okay. And so then then I kind of stopped playing really, because for university I had kind of to stop and make breaks and stuff like that. But then I was back in Starcraft 2, and yeah, I won like 4 competitions in Italy. Finished third in my UGC after behind Hazobs and Cloud. And what else? Yeah, I became third in Insomnia. It was I-43 if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And last weekend I played IPL and finished. It was between 6th and 12th position, but it was didn't matter so much, and I finished much before other important players, which was an honor. And too bad now that I didn't do so good here, but I'll take my chance again. Yeah. And yeah, of course I forgot to mention, I won a lot of online competitions as well, like Craft Cups, Compito Cup, 4PL, and a couple of ESL Cups as well. That should be almost everything, if I'm not forgetting. Yeah.
So it's quite a good set of achievements, really. And so coming from that is, how much do you think, like, you've travelled a lot, you've done been to a lot of different events, how much do you think this has helped you in your real life, like going to university, getting your studies and going into work? Has it helped a lot?
Well, you know, it helps because okay, first of all, it's a personal achievement. I think that's for me, but it's for most of the players, because actually it's amazing to compete with players like this anyway. Even if it goes so bad like it went for me today, but it's an honor, because most of them, like you said, they are smart peoples. You can like them or unlike them, but you know, most of them are brilliant peoples, and I think, you know, when you got things to do with such peoples, you can just grow up mentally, and you know, and this game is very hard, and you gotta practice a lot, use your brain. You know, it's really stimulating for everything, I think. So I guess that's a really important fact in this game. About traveling, yeah, it's always a nice experience. You can watch some plays, know some peoples, get some new friends, stuff like that. It's always a very good point. But the only problem is that you lose a lot of time. So you know, if you work, if you study, then it's really hard. I heard even like players like Stefano are thinking to quit the game. It takes really much time, so it's not always a good thing. But yeah, it's, you know, you need a compromise, I guess. That's it.
So you played Terran. Why did you pick Terran?
Well, I played a bit all races till I started playing Starcraft, but I played a kind of decent level Zerg in Brood War as well. But then I found that the Terran was my race, because you need to be really fast, and I think I'm not that bad. And so you can harass a lot, you can do a lot of strategies. It's a bit more complicated, but it's a lot more funny race. So I think that's the main reason. I find Terran a really creative race, and you can do a lot of stuff with them. Yeah, they are a bit fragile right now, but yeah, I guess that's where I gotta improve. Maybe sometimes I'm over aggressive, but you know, if you can, why not? I just gotta find a compromise between aggression and defense. That's really important when you play Terran, because you got a lot of good. Yeah, with Terran you can harass, like I said, really good, but you got really good defense as well. Yeah. So I think that's the part where I should improve, because usually I'm really, you know, I do aggressions all the time, and sometimes I should sit back and think about it twice.
Okay, so looking at Terran, which is your favorite unit and why?
Well, I guess my favorite units are, of course, Medivac, since that's an easy answer, because when I played Brood War, I was really the biggest fan on this heart of Slayer's Boxer, which is still my hero in StarCraft, and I just played Terran after watching his replays, games and stuff, when he was making his opponent mad with his dropships, and so I think that's my style even in StarCraft 2, and I'll never stop drop. So
why would you say Slayer's Boxer is your favorite?
Well, that's an easy answer as well. I mean, yeah, okay, maybe Nada is the only one who got more achievements than Slayer has. But I feel like Slayer Boxer was like the first pro gamer doing such things and taking the game to another level, and I think he's kind of genius. So yeah, that's the main reason, I guess.
So you said you chose Medivacs because you liked how he used his dropships.
Yeah.
Do you think he's influenced your play in any other ways?
Oh well, yeah, like I told you, I think Slayer Boxer was like the first one who like started to micro, not just macro units. I need just control of their units. The control of the Slayer Boxer was amazing. I still remind when against Zerg he was starting with a vessel, so he like started to do like 1-1-1 builds or stuff like that, you know. And for me it was incredible because I just mass marines, medics, sorry, and so it took the game to another level, to another, you know, yeah, that's it pretty much. So of course I think he really is like the first one doing this, and he deserves the respect for that. Yeah.
So I've spoken to a lot of the other players and fans about you,
Yeah.
and everyone says you're like a really nice guy and they like chatting to you and you're approachable. No, they really do. I have asked and everyone has a good thing to say about you. Why are you so easy to approach, and why do you think people like you so much?
Oh well, I don't know. Of course, yeah, I didn't really know that, but I know that some players hate me or something like that, but that's normal. You can have just friends. But I think just because I'm honest, I'm kind of simple guy, helpful. So yeah, a lot of people online ask me for practice games, and I always give them. And online, here, offline events, I am kind of friendly to everyone. But why not? I respect everyone here because they are good players. They are brain people. They are, maybe some are not so manner people, but you know, it's their way of being. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much. And you know, I don't think to be such pro gamer or the best one and stuff like that. So I think, you know, being simple and you know, kind to everyone is the key to have friends and to don't cause troubles around. Yeah. But yeah, I think there are a lot of good players as well and a lot of friendly guys, so I have fun with them.
So what players here or players online do you practice with? So do you have practice partners?
Well, actually, last 3 months, like I told you, I didn't really practice. I had no time at all to playing. I did really an impressive result at IPL, but I don't know now after this loss if that was luck or just today was not my day. Can happen as well. But yeah, I have some practice partners. For example, I play a lot, not really a lot, but I play some games often with StarCraft for Terran. Who has maybe I played Claude very much games lately for online competitions, some Italian tourneys as well, so I play him pretty much. And for example, yeah, Bishu asked me for games, but we didn't really play a lot. And then Titan is a new guy, he should be here as well, I think. I saw him on the brackets, and he helped me a lot lately with Protoss. And well, about Zergs, I don't really know right now many Zergs that practice with me. I guess White, Rockets White asked me for games, but yeah, I have just this practice partner because I was kind of inactive lately. So yeah, even Grubby sometimes with Protoss. But yeah, there are some, these dudes ask me for playing sometimes, but we are both kind of busy sometimes with events and stuff like that, so there's not so much time for you know, practice games. Yeah, that's it.
So you've been to IPL already, you're at DreamHack Winter now. What are the next events for you? Do you have anything planned?
Oh, we were speaking this with my manager not many minutes ago, and I guess now it will be okay. A lot of people got World Cyber Games in 1 week, 10 days, something like that. But like I said, I was inactive. I failed at it, and I finished second after Claude for World Cyber Games. Yeah. We competed a lot with Claude lately, and I slightly lost my last events with him. But for example, I beat him for Valencia, so it's a close fight between me and him, but I feel like he will represent Italy right now better than how I could do. So I will cheer for him, and I will do good. About my next events, World Cup again we skip then because I didn't qualify, and for the next 3-4 months I guess I'm gonna sit back maybe because there are not so many things going on for my team, and maybe, you know, think about my strategies, which I left them a bit behind, like 3-4 months old. And I gotta, you know, maybe the switch race, I thought about it, but not that much. I really love Terran, but switch strategy, of course, and improve there, and keep playing, training a lot, because this year I helped a lot my team to get some credit in the international. For me, it's really an honor to help them because they've been really great with me. And yeah, I'm set for them for today, but I think I did all over the year. I did really good results online and offline, and they're pretty proud of me. And so now I think they got this credit they deserve, and I hope next year with them, or not, but I hope with them I will just practice more and maybe get to the top position in these events. I'm not just coming next year just because I want to give some views to my team, but next year if I go in some events, I want to go compete for the winning slot. That's it.
So a lot of practice on your schedule then?
A lot, really, exactly, a lot.
So you said about Cloud.
Yeah.
Now, if you were both well practiced, yeah, and you both had time to practice, who do you think would represent Italy better as the #1 player in Italy?
Between Claude, you mean?
Between you and Cloud.
I don't know. It's always been a tough race between me and him, because, for example, yeah, I was really good when he was not still so famous. Then I quitted, and he became really good. When I restarted playing Brood War, we went to World Cup again together. I went as first, and I won him in a lot of events. So, for example, I remember he was pretty mad at me because yeah, I couldn't beat me or something like that. Even I know this. I don't know if this is a legend, but some people swear me it's true that he broke a Starcraft CD after losing an online event. I don't know, but you know, we're always been rivals, but very good friends as well. I always respected Claude for being a great player, a kind person. He's honest with everyone, I think. So yeah, right now I think he deserved to get the first slot. Maybe I had it when he broke his hand. After he's back, of course, he was not that trained. I won him a couple of times. Now, you know, I'm inactive. I have been inactive. He surclassed me a bit. Not that much actually, because the last games, there are replays online, people can download it, and they are really amazing games. They are like, I lost the last series with him, I lost 3-2, and it was like 45 1-hour minutes game each game, so that was really good. But right now I feel like Claude will represent Italy really good, maybe even better than I could do actually. So yeah, like I said, I cheer for him, and we'll see next year if I can you know, go through him pretty much easy or not, but I'll try my best. Yeah.
Great, so let's round this up a bit. Anything you want to say to your fans, and anything you want to shout out, like your sponsors and stuff?
Well, yeah, sure. I want to thanks my team, Team Red Byte Italia, which has supported me for a lot of events all the year. And Marco and Sebastian, Maurizio is called like me, which is my team managers. And of course I want to thank my girlfriend, because she always, you know, support me and stuff like that. She's cheering for me, and she's playing Starcraft as well, didn't tell you. She's called Efka. She was pretty famous as well as Starcraft player. And all my friends, which, you know, sometimes you know, they troll me when I lose, stuff like that, but I know they're always following me, they're always cheering for me, and they always support me. And yeah, that's pretty it. I want to thank all that follow me and believe that I can do good in tournaments. I hope next year I'll not disappoint them. Yeah.
Great, well thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for the interview. It was very nice to meet you.